Hello my guppies, and welcome to another Grandma Mermaid story. I'm so glad you're here in my home, and I'm always happy to see you. Here is one of my favorite little visitors. Wally, how are you? Fine. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Have you had a good day in the ocean? Yes. Oh, Wally is here to help us choose something from the treasure shell. Can you do that? Yes. Here he goes. Oh, that is beautiful. That looks so fun. I'm going to help you get it. Oh, do you see what this is? This is a beautiful necklace. No, it's not a necklace. It's a bracelet. Well, I'm a whale. I don't have enough neck to put a necklace on. This is a beautiful piece of jewelry made by some North American Indian tribes, and probably more in the Southwest, but this makes me think of a story. What? Oh, and there's another beautiful item too. Or not. Oh, there, look at that. This necklace has coral in it and turquoise. And this reminds me of the story of Menana of the Waterfall. This is a North American story and kind of up into Canada, an Ojibwe story. And I'm going to tell you about her. Long, long ago, is it okay to wear this? You know, I'm going to put this on Wally. There you go. You do have enough neck to wear a necklace. Long, long ago, there was a beautiful Indian maiden named Menana, and she wanted to live among the stars more than anything. So she asked the Great Spirit if she could live among the stars. She did, yes. And he said, you can, but it's very difficult, and you must give up your human form. Oh no, that's right. So she lived up among the stars for a long time, dancing and singing, but she got very tired of that after a while and said, I want to go home and live as a human again. She did, yes. I'm going to put you back down so you can listen. The Great Spirit said it's not so easy to gain a human form. You must promise to go live with the people of the flood before you can gain your human body again. Menana agreed, and she went down, down, down into a beautiful waterfall where she lived with the spirits of the flood. And as she stayed there, first she went from being a spirit body to a fish. And then after a period of time, she started to gain her human features. She became a little bit human in her arms, although her arms had scales, and she kept her fish tail. The Great Spirit had told her she could never be fully human until she fell in love. One day, as Menana was singing by the waterfall, a great warrior was looking at the rising sun. As he blinked, he saw this strange girl standing before him. She had scales on her arm and the tail of a fish, but he felt she was a special gift, so he invited her to live in his longhouse, and he raised her as one of his own daughters. The people of the Ottawa tribe loved her, and they were so happy because every time she spoke, it was the sound of a sparrow chirping. When she sang, it sounded like rushing beautiful water, and she was especially good with her hands and would plait mulberry bark and war eagle feathers onto the robes of the beautiful warriors. Menana loved her people. Gradually, her scales flew away from her arms and her fishtail turned into human legs. One day, Menana came back from going to the waterfall, which was her favorite place to go. She loved to be alone, back with the water and back with her spirit friends. And she came back and she could see a group of Adirondack warriors smoking a peace pipe with the Ottawa people. She looked around and she saw one that was so handsome, and we're going to pretend Wally is this creature. She said, "You are the most beautiful man I have ever seen. What can I do to win your love?" He said, "My name is Piscaret, and I already love you more than any other woman in the world. come marry me and live with my tribe. And so that's what Menana wanted to do. She agreed. It was love at first sight, just like that. But you know what happened? No, his tribe did not sanction the marriage. They said, we've heard stories of this girl. We think she's kind of a weirdo. She does strange things, and her people are the flood people who have flooded our lands. We do not want our best warrior to marry her. Oh, they were so sad. Menana ran to the waterfall to take refuge with her adopted spirit family. Piskaret ran after her, but they caught him and they tied him up. It was very sad. When the water spirits heard how the people of the Adirondacks had hurt Menana, their beautiful daughter, they vowed to bring vengeance against them. Even though before they had drowned warriors in the water and they'd caused the Adirondack fields to flood, they figured out what they could do. Menana felt so sad and often would sit by the waterfall just gazing at the water. She'd go back to her village from time to time, but her eyes became dark and sad. They lost their light. She no longer sang. They missed her beautiful handwork on the robes. She would go to the waterfall often to visit, but come back to the village at night to sleep. One day, she'd gone to the waterfall and she ran back. Her face was happy. She was cheerful again. She told the villagers of the Ottawa Nation, I'm going back to live with my family, the water spirits. Oh no, we will miss you. Don't do that. It's all right. It's a good thing. Don't worry. So Menana went back to the waterfall. The water spirits welcomed her. She went down into the water and she was happy again. Now later that same day, there was a group of a war party in canoes up above the waterfall coming to fight the Ottawa Nation. And the leader of the war party was none other than Piskaret. That's true. What happened was, as the war party got within bow and arrow shooting range, the spirits of the water disguised themselves as fallen warriors, and they bubbled up from under the water. Their heads were fierce. They had spirit bows and arrows, and they began to attack the Adirondack Nation. Yes, it's true. But Menana was in the middle of the fighting spirits, and Piskaret saw her, and he went over to her, and she grabbed him and shielded him from the spirit bows and arrows, and they went down, down, down into the water, where even though they couldn't get married on land, they were able to be married under the water. The Adirondacks had to flee, and the Ottawa were safe, and Piskaret and Menana were married and lived happily under the water from then on. That is the North American story. Oh, I forgot to show you where this happens. So this part, even though this beautiful bracelet, I'm going to come closer. This beautiful bracelet is from the more southern American Indians. The Ottawa and Adirondack nations are kind of up in here, up kind of far away. And now, let's see if we can see any of our friends. You want to help? All right, Wally. I love Wally. Yes. Look through and see who you see. I see Freya. Oh, Freya comes to visit us a lot. I see Liam. I see Patty. I see Bill. Who else can I see over there? I see Kalia and Sierra. Oh, we see many people visit. Oh, and Lindley. Lindley's here. Oh, thank you, Lindley. We love coming to see you. And remember, can you sing it with me? Let's sing it together, or we'll say it. There's no place on earth I'd rather be than under the sea with you. Thank you.